go wherever you go, 'cause you're my only home. I just wanna be with you. I'm so amazed by all that you do. I just wanna stay you at your feet and love with all the love you show towards me. Oh Lord, you're the only one that I see. It's all the little things you do for me, for me. You cleanse my sins, it's peace within. Oh, joy begins with you. I'm so in love, I'm so in love, I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love, I'm so in love, I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love, I'm so in love, I'm so in love with you, Lord, in love with you, Lord. I cannot be without you, struggling to breathe without you. I just wanna know about you, learning everything about you. I cannot be without you, struggling to breathe without you. I just wanna know about you, learning everything about you. For me, it's the moment that you said it'll all be okay, even if they don't look that way. For me, it's the times that you held me through the pain. I love you. Oh Lord, I love you. The way that you love me, even through all the ugly. Oh, you never judge me, never judge me. Makes the moment so vibey. Love how you always remind me. Oh Lord, I'm falling, falling in love with you, falling deep in love with you, Lord, in love with you. Oh, 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 oh. I cannot be without you, struggling to breathe without you. I just wanna know about you, learning everything about you. I cannot be without you, struggling to breathe without you. I just wanna know about you, learning everything about you. Closer to you, closer to you, closer to you, my Lord. Closer to you, so much closer to you, closer to you, my Lord. Closer to you, closer to you, closer to you, I cannot be without you, struggling to breathe without you. I just wanna know about you, learn everything about you. I cannot be
Woke up today, smile on my face, may not go my way, still got my faith, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Running our race, just that I pace. Made some mistakes, but learned a few things.
You know what it is. It's your favorite Saturday night program with laughter, huge, awesome topics, and a lot of, well, VYG, if you know what I mean. You're currently connected to the right place at the right time. Because starting right now is the VBO Clock, brought to you by the VYG.
Woke up today, smile on my face, may not go my way, still got my faith, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Running our race, just that I pace. Made some mistakes, but learned a few things, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay,
What's up, what's good, Huge fam? I hope you guys are all doing good this Saturday evening. I'm always trying to do that whole thing, you know, those radio guys that they go, what's up? It didn't work out too well. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't work out. I hope you guys are all doing good. Good to be here with you guys. Unfortunately, last week we could not be here connected with you guys, but today we are back. And I also want to start this program apologizing to our fam from Val. Last week we were meant to be there hollering at you guys, but unfortunately we had other commitments which came last minute, and unfortunately we were not around, both myself and Dali. However, next week Sunday, right? Yeah, next week Sunday, we will be with you guys. And the fam from PTA, we are going to be with you guys in the morrows. I'm not going to be canceling out. And you know what's sad? Is that you guys actually jinxed it. You guys jinxed it. You jinxed it because I don't remember who, but someone from Val said, PJ, I hope nothing pops up in order for you to have to cancel and not make it here. Why would you even say that? I don't get these messages. Like, it's not like anybody says, I hope nothing happens that you don't make it and pull through. So you jinxed it for you guys. You're the one who caused it. But whatever happens at the end of the day, we will be there but next week. So y'all will have to wait, well, from last week and an extra 2 weeks from it. Somebody jinxed it. But anyways, today we have a jam-packed VBO. I'm waiting for Junior. Junior is meant to be here. I don't see him connected here. Producer, I don't know if you want to give him a call. Junior's supposed to add something special here to our trend of words. And if he calls me a 1K, don't bring him on. We cancel Junior. We'll organize a cancel culture. I'm kidding. So I'm just waiting for Junior, who's supposed to holler at us for that. Then I'm going to show you guys a little bit about the beautiful work which the fam from Alex did in Northview High School, where they did a young cleanup and a beautiful work from the uniforce from our fam and Alex. Thereafter, I've got already connected here the three ladies who were representing Mzansi, if I'm not mistaken, last week or the week before. They were repping us very well in the Holy Land of Israel, and they're going to share with us a little bit of their experience. We've got here Lena from Kempton Park, Faith from Witbank, as well as Caroline here from Joburg, and they're going to share with us a little bit about their day, their experience there. Also, today, because last week we didn't have the VBO Clock, and because in our last mega hangout here in Joburg, we could not announce the winner of 2025. Today we're going to be announcing it. We will play for you guys how was our last hangout. It's a part of it. There's a lot of things missing in this video, but I want you guys to experience a little bit about how it was. It was actually awesome. It was super fun. But I need to announce the winner here today. And I also want you guys to watch the beautiful work from the Sports Project in East London, who did something we're all going to suffer FOMO when we watch it. We're all going to suffer with FOMO. But I'm going to kick off already with the work from Alex. And meanwhile, I hope that our producer will be able to get in touch with Junior in order for him to add some insight, add something to our vocab, and not call anybody who was born before 2000 a 1K. Let's go.
today we are at Northview High and we are on a mission to make this library bright, creative, so that the learners, when they come in here, they can be more motivated to study, to bring creative ideas and all the good stuff.
Fortunately, today we are having visitors in our school who are doing a great job helping us refurbish and rebuild our library. It hasn't been functional for the past years.
Last time this library was used was in 2015, and today we are here to change the situation. By the end, you are going to see this library will be used daily by kids that will come here to read, to study.
The effect it's going to have to our school community is going to be a lot, because now we have forgotten about reading. Reading is no more a priority to learners.
The significance of today's work is getting out there to the youth and showing them that the job can be done by youth such as them. As we are young people coming here to clean here in Northview, we are showing them that they can also do this.
We are hoping this will affect our learners positively, as our library will be a space where our learners come and learn, and we're going to include computers for them to come and learn in the world of ICT. And since we are under the fourth industrial revolution, we want to introduce computers for them, and this is the perfect space that we can use to do that.
We just finished cleaning the library. We're going to be doing part 2, so stay tuned. VYG, where we at?
Beautiful work, creativity at its best. And I like the comments from the school president and as well as the teacher. A huge shout out to the Northview fam who received us very well the times I personally got to go there. A huge shout out to you guys, and we hope that this isn't something that we're just beginning, but something which we can carry on. And I'd like to encourage across Mzansi that all of our coordinators push such initiatives. This is something which does not require PJ's permission. It does not require back and forth letters here and there. If their letters are required and emails, we're more than willing to help. This is the kind of stuff we want to see. Our work is to give to the community. Our vision is to give. We're not interested in receiving. The only receiving aspect we enjoy is to put a smile on somebody's face and make their day. That is the best part for us. That's the part where we receive, is knowing that we made an impact, a positive impact in people's lives. So I'd love to see more of this from all of our regions across Jozi and across Mzansi. I'd love to see this. Now, I am looking here. I don't see Junior. I think he is shy. I think he is afraid that we are going to, or I am going to be on his case. Because last time he called PJ, I'm a 1K, and I told him he was not allowed to call me that, but he still did. So maybe he is afraid, but I don't see him here. So we are going to move on to the ladies who are already here, the 3 ladies who repped Mzansi so well in Israel. And I got a good report from them. I got a good report which got us breathing of good behavior, thank the Lord. But I wasn't too surprised. I'm not too surprised. The VYG knows when to behave and when to misbehave. And besides, our misbehavior it's a good misbehavior. It's nothing crazy. And I'm also going to, if you guys tuned in a little bit late, in the intro today we had a different track, which by the way is a VYG track which we're going to be dropping real soon. It's called Without You. Beautiful track. It's got this, it's got the zhuzh, let's say that. So we are going to bring the ladies in. I have got here connected with us Faith, I've got Lina, and I've got Caroline. You guys know Caroline already. They are on screen as we speak. Ladies, how are y'all doing this evening?
Good, and how are you, PJ?
I'm doing all
awesome,
right.
PJ. How are you?
I'm cool. I'm cool. Good to be back. Good to have y'all back.
We're glad we are back.
No, you're not glad you're back. You wanted to stay there. Don't tell me you're
Oh,
glad. Yeah, I'm glad to
that
be
is true.
back.
We wanted to stay there. No, no, no.
I
When we
wanted to
had to
come
come
back.
back, we were all sad. We were all not even excited to come back. We're just like, no, the trip was just going to be too long. What made it worse is that our plane had to reroute, so it took longer to even get home. So that just made things worse.
Yeah, ne? And it's more painful because it's kind of like, wait, if it has to reroute, just stay longer. Just don't go. Don't
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Your mic is unmuted, Faith. Your mic is unmuted. I see you trying to talk.
Oh yeah,
Or is it? I don't
I
know
was
if it's
extra. We were just praying for one more day extra.
just one more day extra.
One more day.
I'm gonna start with Caroline because I know Caroline can speak for days, so we'll cut her already short. So we'll start with Caroline. Caroline, I have a few questions here. Madam Producer also puts it here because she knows I talk a lot. How did it feel to set foot in Israel, a place with so much biblical history?
It really felt like you actually living the stories and the stories start becoming real. Like instead of just saying, okay, yes, the people were in the desert for 40 years and all of that, when you actually see the place and the heat, like now we understand why they were complaining. Because like, yo, being there for 40 years was not a thing. We were there for 2 hours and we were already complaining. So because of the heat. Um, yeah, the experience itself was out of this world. It was one of those that you would never forget. Even the atmosphere, the way you feel, you actually can understand much more of the messages that we get from the Bible. And you just go, okay, yes, now I understand why everything happened the way it did. Yeah.
I like how Chanel says, I see my 1K went to the trip, we are up. So I like that, Chanel. I like that. I like that. There was
Yeah.
a good representation of us there. Faith, tell us, how was that sensation the moment you set foot there? What was going through your mind?
Oh, PJ, it was like I can't even like the experience was like Caroline said, it's hidden when you were there. That's years ago, this was a blessing that I still see the blessing to today's the desert. There's still things plants growing. They said this place was blessed. So it's like live evidence. It's just something out of this world. You can't describe it.
That's awesome. Now I'm going to send the next question. I'm going to send the next question to Lina. Lina, tell me, what was your first impression the moment you arrived?
Yeah, I was so happy. The minute I set the foot at the airport, the building itself, it felt unbelievable. Yes, I could see the text saying Israel, but the beauty and everything, it was so amazing. I couldn't wait to actually experience everything that was happening there. So I was so happy.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask this question to each one of you. I'll start with Caroline, then we go to Faith, then we go to Lina. By the way, Faith, I think just double check on your phone or your device. You might have a voice isolation thing because your voice keeps cutting. Just double check there if you have any setting on. But meanwhile, I'll ask Caroline to start. What moment from the trip stood out the most for you?
The trip to Shiloh. I think at first you actually get into the hang of it to say, okay, I'm really here and all of that feeling and excitement and adrenaline is there. But for me, when we went to Shiloh, that whole day was just amazing because we started with like a 3D video that they showed us and explained to us the whole story about Shiloh and the importance of it. And then we went into this dome auditorium space um, where we also saw another video that TV is big. Like the whole room was a screen. The whole room was a screen, and we had to watch that video. Um, Helped us understand even more the story of Hannah, the story of the Israelites that that place was their central place of worship. And by the time you got to the place where they were praying, the actual area, and you get to see um, the outside space of it, and you start praying there, you actually feel like you were there praying with them. It's like the spirit was there with you. And literally, it was one of those moments where you feel like you're having a conversation face to face with God. We could just put chairs next to us and just be like, "Yes, let's have this conversation, God," because the way you feel or the way you get the answers of what you're praying for, everything is just so clear. You're not gonna doubt it. You're not gonna feel like, I think maybe God is saying, but everything was just amazing. Yeah, for me, Shiloh was the one to go.
What about you, Lena?
For me, it was Jerusalem. We went at night and we were just going with the bus, and they said, "Look at the left." And there was this background they were playing, and I just wanted to shout. And then I remembered, yo, I'm in the bus with a lot of people. I couldn't hold myself. That for me was so great. And especially the fact that we went at night, we had to also go in the morning. That was an awesome one for me.
Okay. Talk to us, Faith.
PJ, I actually have two, but I'm gonna speak on like the main one. This was when we were in Paul's prison, and firstly they told us he spent more than 1 year there, and I was there for a few minutes, not even an hour, and I felt like I was melting. And we heard that he was there for like years, and just the condition that they were saying that he was living in, I was like, how could he not be complaining? There's no air conditioning. I'm melting. Oh, 1 meal here and there. And I was just like, and they were telling us that he was gospel even at this time. And I was questioning myself. I was like, yo, if it was me, So now I'm just thinking, in our case, in my case, I complain a lot. Paul saw this as an opportunity to spread the gospel. He didn't see the situation with him. And I'm no, no, I'm really not gonna complain, people. Couldn't even breathe. You can't breathe. Excited to get out of the what more if he spent years. Literally my husband said, no, I really complain for no reason. No.
Wow. Wow. Now, that's a very good question our producer put here. Y'all went VYG, although probably unplanned. Y'all didn't plan to go together, but I mean, either way, y'all went there and then the VYG. Naturally, there's that thing. I know that most
We
of the
just came
people,
together.
exactly. I know most of the people who went were more of the seniors. So then, of course, we take care of our seniors, but then the naughty aspect of the VYG, naturally, only the VYG, we understand it. And I know this because I had the same experience when we went to the temple earlier. Tell me about one incident which was funny amongst the three of y'all, or unforgettable, which we as the VYG fam will really, really we will relate and really feel that FOMO-ness.
I think for me it was the Sea of Galilee because we had to do the video after everybody had left. So we had this moment where we took a boat into the middle of the Sea of Galilee. That place, sunset is at 5 o'clock. By 5 o'clock it's very, very dark. So as everybody was getting off the boat, we were like, but we have to make a video here. But we really, really have to make a video here. So we literally stayed behind and we kept on making this video, and our videographer kept on moving. So she went this way, she went that way. We were like, no, this video is not gonna work. So we had to redo it all over again. Eventually we got it right and then we could send it. But I think that was one of the things that um was funny for me, because then after that we had to now run after the people. Luckily enough, they found a place with a hut and flowers and lights, and they started taking pictures, and they didn't realize that we were not there. But yeah, I think for me that was the funny part. Always staying behind because we wanted to do one more video. Yeah.
Even with the youth back at Israel from Tel Aviv, we also stayed behind to make videos with them. The video of
Oh yeah,
yes,
we got
no,
that video. Yeah, the the day Caroline sent me, I think immediately we played it the same day here on the Viber clock. Y'all were with us here without being here with us. Y'all were there, but y'all were here with us. Any other moments that y'all can be like, that was a definite VYG moment?
For me, it was when Carol told us that there is this dance that we're going to do. Then I asked her, how are we going to do it? She said, no, you'll just figure it out. And then we get there, me and Faith, we don't know how we're doing it. And it was saying, God is big or something. And then we had to do like this. And I always got it wrong. Yo, that for me was so funny because I kept on telling Carol, Carol, please teach me. She said, no, when we do it, you will understand. And the time we were doing it, I was just messing it up.
Don't feel bad, Lena. Don't feel bad, because I think it's something that I would also flop. Dancing is also, I don't know about you, but dancing is definitely not my forte. So don't feel bad about it, Shame.
But there is one more thing though that we almost really got into trouble for. We had to take a group picture with the seniors, of course, and then of course we wanted to take out the VYG flag, and everybody was like, "No, not the VYG flag! No, not the VYG flag!" Did Lena not snatch it from us? Like it disappeared, like it was not there. That was the funny.
You know, they kept on saying, Carol, remove it. And she said, no, no. Then I just, from the back, I had to pull it back. And I'm like, Carol, you're going to get us in trouble. Because, you know, every time we take a picture, there is a VYG flag with Carol. So I had to just pull it so that at least we get a chance again to take pictures with it.
I can imagine,
Yeah.
because I got, I think, 2 or 3 voice notes from Miss Marcia saying, your VYG fam are here. Everywhere they go, they are making videos with this flag. And I'm like, deep down inside, I'm like, I'm so proud of them. But I'm like, oh gosh, these ladies, oh.
But the thing is, we were always late. Hey? We were always late. Every time we're the last one to get in the bus. But luckily, we had the back door where we will always sneak in. So when they check, is everyone here? We were there. So that
Already
saved
there.
us a lot.
Yeah, no, definitely a VYG moment. Definitely. The other question here, our producer put, I'm not even going to ask, because it says, would you go again? And would you take, yeah, would you go again? Obviously. Who would you take with you next time?
The rest of the VYG.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Like
Yeah,
They have to experience it.
yeah,
And the food
definitely.
as well. The food is so nice. And the
Is it?
fruits, they are
The food
different.
is
Yes.
healthy.
I saw Caroline complaining about the food, that it was too healthy.
Like they
For
always had
me, the
veggies
food
on the
here was
table when you get there.
So that's I think that's the only issue for the VYG fam, because the VYG fam does not eat healthy. We like junk. Period.
there's meat there,
there
like
was a day, PJ, where they brought this meat. And the tables were full, and people didn't eat that meat. It was so good. Like the plates were like this big. It was full. A lot of meat that they brought for us. So they must go and experience that moment because the food was a lot that night. It was a lot, especially for us.
Yeah.
Last question. What was different from what you imagined? Because obviously, whenever we travel, we usually imagine this place to be one way, and then you set foot there, it's usually very different. What was it that was different?
For me, what was different, I always imagined Israel to be green, like Limpopo. You see how Limpopo is, like green. But then when I got there, it was all rocky and there was no tree that I imagined. So that wasn't what I imagined to be. I thought it was all this green place because, God said it's going to be like a good place. So in my mind, my imagination, I thought it was gonna be green. But then that's what I've learned, that you need to work for everything. Things don't just come easy.
Mm.
Yes.
Caroline and Faith?
For me, I initially thought when you get there, you'd find like churches everywhere or people doing things that are spiritual everywhere. Because I mean, every time we read the Bible, it talks about Israel. So I thought it was a thing. But when we got there, it was a complete opposite. And there were specific areas that we were not even allowed to mention the name of Jesus. So everything was just a mixture. I'm like, okay, they do things very, very differently from the way we do it here. But yeah, that was different for me.
That's interesting. Your side,
Yeah.
Faith?
I'll side more with Caroline as well. Like I thought, honestly, you see how they describe it in the Bible, how they used to dress and how they'd sit out there writing scripture. I pictured something more of that. Like we'd find, even though I know that it's a bit like more technology and stuff like that. We thought we'd find people writing scripture and all of that, but it was like the complete opposite. Like the complete opposite. Even evangelizing is like illegal for anyone under 14. If you invite them, you get arrested. So it's like
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Interesting. Kind of makes us sometimes feel a little bit more privileged than we think.
We really are.
Ladies, any final words before y'all leave us?
For me, is that it's worth every penny because most people would complain that, you know what, this is a little bit out of my budget and I cannot really afford it, so forth. But everything that we have gone through has really revived me and changed the way I see things. So no matter how expensive it is, I would suggest people that they make that effort and go there. I mean, if you're not going to spend that 100K in Paris, where you're going to gain nothing, might as well go to Israel. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just say start saving up. Start say those 5 rand, 1 rands. Just start piling them up. Pack your suitcase now. Get your. It is really worth it. You go there and you don't come back the same. It's literally an experience that you have to go have for yourself. So start saving up now.
Mm-hmm. Lena?
Yes, I think everyone must really make an effort to go. I don't think you can put a tag on the trip to Israel. It's different from all the trips that you can ever think of going. So they must just put their mind into it and it's going to work out. They must really go. Next time when there's an opportunity, please, the BYG, grab the opportunity.
That's what's
Yes.
up. That's what's up.
Yes, there are no bones.
Definitely. I personally am very proud of having the three of you there repping us. I'm very, very proud the fact that y'all really represented us. Y'all made sure, like, yo, we are here. It's Figile. I liked that. I loved it. I was very proud of y'all. I'm like, I know. I am at peace that there's. I knew with Caroline there would be. I just didn't know that there would be more people going. But I was like, there's going to be content. And obviously, like I said, when you see the others, even if you don't know each other, it doesn't matter where you're from. It can be from the VYG of the moon. If it's a VYG, you're going to be like, yo, connection is like instant connection, especially if you're isolated from the rest of the group. So I was not aware of that, but I was at peace when I knew that there was more than one. And I'm like, it's about to go down. I was not going to be surprised with them like, making too much noise. It's like, no problem, that we can deal with. But certainly, because I know that this experience strengthened y'all physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and matured y'all's for certain lessons which you're going to share with others. So this one deserves the Vibe Clock applaud. Where are my effects? Oh my goodness. Where are my sound effects? Something happened here. But it deserves the standard VBO. There you are, the VBO applause. Without a doubt. And that's it. I am going to head up for a break, a quick break. Junior has signed in to hopefully not roast us. I'm a 1Ks, although we were well represented by 1Ks here in Israel. And when we come back, we are going to expand our vocab, our modern vocab with our boy. Ladies, thank you so much. See y'all soon. And y'all know there ain't no stopping us. See y'all around.
Thank you.
Welcome to that smile on my face.
Stay right where you are, because we still got a lot in store for you. You're currently tuned in to the Vibe Clock, brought to you by the VYG.
Running our race, just at our pace. Made some mistakes, but
Whoops. Hold on. Hold on. Small glitch, guys. Even the camera here is wrong. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just fix this. Just give me a second. I'm seeing that something is wrong here. And it even went to the wrong camera, but that's not a problem. It should be this one here. Is this you? Yes, there you are. This is the work which was done by our East London fam. Let's do that again. No, it deserves the break. Hold on. It's not fair. We need to go from the break. We haven't had a glitch in a long time. Let's do this properly.
Welcome to that smile on my face.
Stay right where you are, because we still got a lot in store for you. You're currently tuned in to the Vibe O'Clock, brought to you by the VYG.
Running our race, just at our pace. Made some mistakes, but learned
Welcome to the East London VYG Beach Sports Tournament.
Let me take you through how we went from this to this. Yes! In the East London Beach Sports, the first match of the day was volleyball and football. And of course, what is tug of wars without the VYG ladies? And our javelin players had a blast.
Javelin! But we are here today, our mind is cool, our mind is even sweet and tropical. Oh, I feel so extra happy and more happier than being happy. It's a double happiness.
Match 5-0.
And last but not least, the announcement of the winning teams.
I remember in one of our videos, just mute this here. I remember in one of our videos, I remember, I think it was Cape Town. It was Cape Town in one of their hangouts. And they said something that in the VYG, we have terrible sportsmanship. And it is so amazing. Like, it is so amazing how we are terrible. Let me already put Junior here with me. Let me add him here to the shot with me. But it is so amazing how we as the VY, we have terrible sportsmanship. I don't deny it. That we cannot have a situation. I feel like even if you have a camera, VAR, original VAR, because the difference is here, there's no bribery, there's no way that you bribe the ref or anything. Here it is what it is. And you guys are going to see the same when you see our mega hangout, our last mega hangout, which was the first Sunday, 2 Sundays ago, here at the grounds. And how myself and General, we were choosing something and we agreed, listen, one went to one side, the other went to the other side, and we were judging so that he wouldn't influence me and I wouldn't influence him. And it was so funny how what for me was the best was the worst for him, and he just, it was so funny. It was so funny. And y'all are gonna get to see. But it is funny how we as the VYG Junior, we suck. We absolutely suck with sportsmanship. Junior, take it away.
I can really relate to that, and there's no bribery. Have you ever been to that situation, PJ, where there are two nations and we are competing, and nowadays you have to decide which one is the best, and because you know that person who's there and who's deciding, and you are like, can you please make plans for us? And it never happens, and most of the time you end up losing. So I can really relate. It happened most of the time with me. Like I will give you some cold drink after the service, but you end up losing.
No, I feel like I'm also to blame for it because I am one to be like, you guys have to win, 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 win at all costs. But I feel like I've never been like, yeah, but guys, we need to be fair. And I feel like sportsmanship, and I can't picture myself teaching the VYG fam sportsmanship. Maybe your next coordinator, when I say bye bye to the VYG, maybe he's going to do that because I don't know. The only thing I can think of is, we got to win, you got to win. Who's the best? And really, and I'm strict, like, number one, and I'm not going to be. Oh, I remember there were cases where somebody would be like, everybody gets the points. What do you mean everybody gets the points? We worked harder than the others. Like, sportsmanship in the VYG is non-existent. Anyways, Junior, how are you doing, my brother?
I'm good, PJ. Good evening, by the way, and good evening to all the VYG members who are connected with us.
What do you have? What do you have for us in store today?
Today I'm gonna be at my utmost good behavior. I'm not gonna roast anyone.
Okay, thank you. We appreciate it.
I'm not gonna roast you because I know I'm expecting you tomorrow, so I don't want
to yeah.
So it's a must for me to behave unless I know there will be consequences and my nation might lose. So let me just be at my utmost good behavior. But without wasting time, today's word that we normally use in our modern days, it's las. So las is a word that we normally use when someone is actually good at what they do. Then in order for you to compliment them or say like, well done, you just say olas. And it's funny how it's a combination of Tswana and Afrikaans. So when you put them together and you say olas, it means that that person is very good at their specialty or what they do.
Use it in
Did
a
you know
sentence.
about that, PJ?
No, I didn't. I'm a 1K, remember?
I don't want to go there, PJ, and you're pushing me. And I will end up saying you are the 1K.
I'm in Pretoria tomorrow.
And it's a word that we predominantly use in Pretoria. So when someone is really good at what they do, you just don't say you are good. You don't use those 1K words, but you only say olas. And immediately when you say olas, they will definitely understand what you are trying to say.
So you just randomly say olas?
Olas. And if you want to spice it up, you just say olasi Joe. Then yeah, the person knows that no, I'm really good at
That's
at what
proper Pitori Joe. The whole Joe. We know the Joe as a Pitori thing. Olas.
Yeah, so next time when someone is good at what they do, just say olasi Joe. Then yeah, it means they are really good at what they are doing.
Tabi Sing's asking if we are cousins, Junior.
Funny enough, PJ, on the last, normally when I have this habit of rewatching the VBO, and I was going through some comments, and people kept on saying we really look alike. And I remember I was asking my sister, do I really look like PJ? And she took my picture and also was like, actually, you guys do look alike, but I can't say it. Maybe we do look alike, but many people actually say that we look alike. So I'm taking that as a compliment.
Tomorrow, if I don't appear in Pretoria, you can just do my work for me and be like, I'm PJ. Just be like, it's me.
PJ, you need to be there. You need to be there raining or not, to see the vibes of Pretoria. You really owe Pretoria this one. So
No,
so
I
you
will be
really,
there.
and
I'm
I
there.
will
Don't
be
worry.
there. I will be there as your twin. As your
Okay.
twin.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What else do you have on the your 2K thesaurus for us?
Our second word is, it's an expression that we use. It's Zulu. Zulu. Whenever you are rejecting something or you are disputing something, not in a negative way, but when you're just saying no to something and you don't want it, you just say geke kesha, like in geke kesha.
Okay, okay, okay.
So, yes, yes. So when you say that word, it means you are not agreeing to whatever that person is saying. And Kesha means an elder person. So you just say Gege Kesha. So when you see something, when you see bribery in the VYG, in those competitions, you just have to say Angeke Kesha. And yes,
Okay.
yes, that's it.
And what's
Yes.
the last one?
So our last word for today, it's also a word that we use in Pretoria. It's also a combination of Afrikaans and Tswana. When you want to make someone, or you want to make something clear to someone, or ask them if maybe they understood what you were trying to say, you just ask them, Wang frostanana.
Unfrostanana.
Yes. Then it
Okay.
means, do you understand me? And if that person really does understand you, then they will say kaho frostana.
Kago frostana.
Yes.
Unfrostanana.
Yes. So
Junior, you
oh
need
wa
to
frostana.
you need to send me some of these. I want to use it tomorrow. Some Pitori slang there, just for the fun of it.
Yes,
So
I will definitely do so.
so I can recite it in my brains along the way. Wang frostanana.
Yes. So
That's how I'm
wa
gonna use
frostana.
it.
Kaho frostana.
Wang frostanana. I like that. I like that. Junior, any final words today? I'm wrapping up because I am fighting the 9 o'clock squad. I'm trying to finish it before. What are your last words?
Tomorrow, VYG, we're gonna have a special mega hangout in Pretoria. I'm inviting you, whether you are from Cape Town, even if you have to walk from Cape Town to Pretoria,
How are they
you are
gonna
more
make
than
it in
welcome
time?
to do so. They must leave now and run for their lives, and arrive at Pretoria, because it's gonna be extremely nice. Whether you are at Rustenburg, I'm even inviting Joburg, the holy ground. I'm inviting everyone because it's going to be amazing.
General, I hope you heard this, General. It's not me.
I'm inviting the Pakis, the holy ground, literally everyone for them to come. It's going to be amazing. Raining or not, sunny or stormy, the vibes will be there.
That's what's up. I'm looking forward to an incredible Spitori war cry in the morrow, something that I have never heard before. I want to hear, please, I'm already asking, please, Junior, make sure they're not going to be coming with the same ones that I always hear. Some of them of which I have banned. I have banned them. Siyabas, niyabasabana, hi, asibasabi. Please, do not. Give me something I never heard before. Give me something that I'm going to be like, what? This is.
I will ensure that it will never happen. Not in Pretoria. No, I really trust Pretoria. They're gonna bring some new vibes, some new vibes, man. Yeah. Wa frostan or kezamoreng. Yeah, who toba lit. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be like top notch.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Junior, thank you so much. We appreciate the update to our vocab. We're going to go for a short break. And when we come back, I'm going to show you how unsportsmanlike we are in the VYG again, because we in the VYG have a thing for winning. So I'm going to share this with you guys of what happened. This was our last mega hangout of 2025 at the grounds. But tomorrow we will be indeed with the Pitori fam. I'll speak more about it towards the end. But let's just go straight to our break and we shall come back. Junior, thank you so much. It was good having you. And I shall see you in the morrows, my brother. I shall see you in the morrows.
See you tomorrow, PJ. Bye-bye, VYG.
Sharp, sharp.
Smile on my face.
Stay right where you are, because we still got a lot in store for you. You're currently tuning into the Vibe Clock, brought to you by the VYG.
Running our race, just at our pace. Made some mistakes, but
also, it flowed. It had a whole direction from start to finish, and it was smooth. I liked how everybody was united, and the ending. It was a killer ending.
I'm so buzzing from the most epic mega hangout ever. I'm talking powerful vocals that shook the rafters, slick dance moves that lit up the floor, and war cries that echoed through the halls like a thunderous applause. The energy was electric, the creativity was palpable, and the talent, the talent was on full display.
Let's go in 3, 2, 1, action! What's up, man? My name is Mr. F1 and I'm back again with Dana. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, it's the last mega hangout of 2025. We're about to bring the zooms, we're about to bring the vibes. So, catch in, subscribe, and like to my channel because right now, I'm about to result banger after banger. Banger after banger. Banger after banger after banger after banger.
I need a drama. I need a song. I need a poem. A war cry. And something unexpected. I don't know. You tell me. And something unexpected all in one. How are you guys going to do it? I don't know. I don't care. I just want to sit down, relax with my popcorn and enjoy the show.
The best nation in this mega hangout. Someone once told me that Warriors is the best nation because they've used the same war cry for 2 years. Ahoy, Warriors, ahoy! Ahoy! Ahoy, Warriors, ahoy! Ahoy, Warriors, ahoy! Since we're closing it now, let's remind them, let's give them a little bit of a throwback. Yeah! When I saw PJ! PJ! In the taxi! Taxi! On his way out! Way out! To the head out! Head out! To the way out! In the taxi! Taxi! To the head out! Head out! He's the Hey, no, I have that Spartan there because they are active in the each and every hangout and they strive for excellence within the parameters of their capabilities. Spartans, F1, try harder, F1, try harder, Warriors, we have a sharper, F1, we have a sharper, I hear you all fight. You're all fighting for Tormino. Fantastic Four has been there for supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. They've been there for years. No. You might all be the best, but Forever One is beyond the max. I heard all that is history. It's no longer been done anymore. But Forever One is always the best because together we are one. We are not against because of we fight together. Everyone is on fire now. Everyone is on fire now.
What performances, what drama, what poetic words, and now on to the next activity.
But before I give you guys the scores, can I have a Can I have 2 dancers from each team? 2 dancers.
And the highlight of the day was when General had the genius idea to get the secretaries and media to dance. They were like, no way, running for cover behind the desks, behind the chairs. But I'm pretty sure only media was the only one brave enough to take on the dance floor. And boy, did they bring the heat. Now is that time where we think, we reflect, and we listen to motivational words.
One thing I'm going to emphasize a lot in 2026, something General and I were speaking about. You don't care whether you're winning every day, every week, every month. You just want to win all the time. But we need to understand that winning requires sacrifice.
Because the change you want starts inside of you. The change you want to see in your life, it starts with you and it starts with no one else. Got it?
I will not talk that much because PJ spoke almost same things. But I will start with number 4. I will not talk much. You have heard already, right? It's a results. Number 4 will be Fantastic 4.
And the winner is drumroll.
Isn't that ironic? Just before that, PJ crowned F4 as his winning team. 2 minds, 2 pictures, neither is wrong, just different. I guess it's true what they say. Perspective is a lens that colors the scene. Well, at least for the last Mega Hangout of the year. The overall winner for Mega 25 is Fantastic 4. Shout out to a winning team and every other team that has been with us throughout the year. Now, sometimes the trophy takes a vacation, so if your team didn't bring it home this year, there's always next year. VYG, there ain't no stopping us. Mega Hangout 2025, signing out.
I'm reading these comments here now. Since somebody is saying here that hold on. Yeah, well, our admin put this well said. Last year, the overall winners was Warriors. Remember, we did it according to how many times in the entire month, how many times every month the team won. But for those who don't know, in the Mega Hangout, we have the Mega Zhujians, which is our currency of points. So for every scenario, you will either lose or gain Mega Zhujians. That's our currency. And at the end of it all, I wish I had this, but let me try to get a screenshot of this just so I can better explain this. At the end of it all, this is how many Mega Zhujians you guys were left with. I remember Spartans and was it Forever? Who was it? I remember Spartans and Forever One had a Sunday I don't know if it's because they forgot their megajusions, because we have a rule that if you forget your megajusions, you have to pay a fine. You pay a fine for it. So you need to make sure that your megajusions are there. So at the end of everything, this is what they ended up with. We did not consider how many times you won in the year. It was about the consistency. It was about you maintaining what you had started with. So I just want to show you guys here. There we go. So Fantastic Four wrapped it up with 4,210 megajusions. Warriors had 3.2, almost 3.3. Spartans 2.6, and then 2.2. In my mind, Spartans was gonna come last, because I know Spartans. Spartans was, but I think there was that. I think it was the previous one. I think last month, where or the previous one. I remember there was one where Spartans was winning from the others because everybody was. So I think that's where Forever One really got finished there. But all in all, the difference between F1 and F4 was almost double. So at the end of the day, Fantastic Four won out of consistency. Even if they might not have won all those days, when they did win, they probably accumulated a lot more. I had no idea. In my mind, Warriors was going to win it again. In my mind, they were going to win it. But this task which we had was very, very intriguing. For all three, it was very difficult for me to pick, because Warriors did a very cool throwback, and the way they integrated their drama, because I said I wanted drama, a poem. Was it a drama, a poem, a song? Was it a song, a war cry? We integrated all of in one, and we gave them like 15, 20 minutes to prepare for that. So the three did very well. The one which lacked that juju on the day, which kind of killed them, was Spartans on the day. Not undermining Spartans' shame. They when they bring their A game, it's real. But the last Sunday they didn't bring their A game, and that kind of killed them. But both Warriors and Fantastic nailed it for me, both of them. But I felt like Fantastic they went that extra mile, and then it was what it was. I don't know if that would have made a difference. Let me see here. I don't remember how many megajusions were promised. I think it was 1,000, or was it 1.5? Okay, maybe it would have 1.5, and then the second place was like what, 1,000 or 750. So adding 750 or so, yeah, maybe if it was like 1,000, maybe Warriors would have won by 80 megajusions. But like I said, at the end of the day, it was all about the consistency throughout the year. And I love seeing this competition, how it pans out. I really love seeing this competition and how much you guys really want to win. So next year, we start again. Ironically, what was nice is that this was supposed to be November, and we couldn't have it in November because we had an event, the ladies' breast cancer awareness, and then we had to postpone it to the first Sunday of December. So it was really nice, guys. It was really, really special. I enjoyed it. I'm very happy with the teams. Of course, we're going to turn it up a notch from where we started. We started 2 years ago. Another year's gone by. I am really, 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 really just proud of what you guys have done. So next year, well, if you didn't make it, I like how the presenter there spoke that if it wasn't this year, next time. So it'll be interesting that next year neither Fantastic Four nor Warriors win it, and it's between Spartans and Forever One. It'll be interesting, guys. It'll be interesting, but let's see what's gonna happen. I know Warriors is gonna come. They're gonna come guns blazing next year, because I know that they were so sure that they had won it. I know that. But Fantastic Four has a very powerful team as well. I think all the teams, they all have their potential. I remember there was a time where it was very one-sided, and I personally got in one of our coordinators meeting, and I divided some of them, and I'm like, there are too many of y'all together in Warriors, and we tried. Warriors is definitely a Warriors team. It's they make sure to make noise. They always bring their A game, but Fantastic Four was just the quiet ones. They just, those little dogs when they bite, and they made sure they dug their teeth in, and they made sure. I am past my time, but I am gonna go straight to the point. If you watched the Something Extra this past Wednesday, we were speaking about a tendency which some people carry, or which we as humans sometimes might not notice, of speaking too much about oneself. And I shared on Wednesday. Please check it out later on when you have if you haven't watched it. Although it was discussed in all the branches, I hope. I remember being in a scenario where someone said to me that I was talking too much about myself. And I must be honest, that taught me, it really taught me a lesson. It really taught me that I was in that scenario trying to make everything about me. And that person was trying to talk. That person was trying to also be relevant. But guess what? I was a bit too focused on myself. I didn't do that because I didn't feel like that person was important. But I did that because I was too focused on myself and not focusing on the other person. What I want to say to you guys is be careful with certain narcissist tendencies, which sometimes creep into us without us noticing. The world is very cold nowadays. If you notice, we are all very touched and get very emotional when we see videos or hear of news of somebody having a little bit of care for another human being. And that shouldn't be the case, because we should naturally live out the care for one another. Here in Mzansi, we have the famous Ubuntu. And why is it that we are so fascinated when one human being helps another, when it should be such a common thing? That's because narcissistic tendencies, the tendency of me, myself, and I, it's always about me, has creeped into the minds of many people, many young people, many youth, people in general. And I think the younger we are, or the younger the generation, the more this happens. And in this case, not taking shots at any generation, but that's because they're born into a more, they're more numb to it because it's more common to see it. So people have become very selfish. People have become very much focused on only thinking about themselves, only talking about themselves, only thinking about how they can empower themselves, look better than others, and in a general sense, making everything about themselves and forgetting that the world does not revolve around us. The world does not revolve around how we feel, how we think, how we reason. You have a dream? Great. There are hundreds of thousands, or millions of people who want what you want. The world is not going to stop and only give it to you, hand it to you on a silver platter. You're going to have to chase it. Do you know why? Because the world doesn't revolve around us. The world doesn't revolve around me. The world doesn't revolve, the work of the VYG does not revolve around what I like, what I want. And I'll be honest, there are certain things which I do not because I like it. There are things which I prefer it in a certain way. My day will come where I will no longer be here. The VYG should not be focused on what PJ likes or how PJ reasons. It should be on what is best for the VYG fam as a whole. Our vision is to empower the VYG long term, with or without us. And when I say us, I say it because I'm not alone in this. Number one, my number one partner in crime, my wife, Tali, the person who helps me see all the blind spots when I can't. And the amazing team who are behind the scenes, some of which you will never see them here online. You will not even see them sometimes in the hangout. There are people who help me behind the scenes, who they will do whatever it takes to help us push and make this work possible. People who do whatever it takes to push and thrust and so forth. Hence being that thrust. Hence why we say it's not about us. It's not about me. So if you have a chance, sit and ask yourself, have I not had this tendency of trying to make things all about me? If you're in an argument with people and you always want, I mean, I'm competitive too. I always want to win an argument, naturally. I have most of my friends and we will sometimes argue about a certain opinion, a thought. And that's okay, but do you also listen to the other person's opinions, or are you the kind of person who just wants to push and press on and force your way of thinking because you think that how you're thinking? Because usually in an argument, it's my opinion is better than yours. Your opinion you think is better than mine. That's okay. But the problem is when I want to force my opinion on you. I'm not even stating facts. I'm stating what I think should be done. I'll be honest, it's very is an understatement, but it is arduous. It is painful. It is unbearable dealing with people who only talk about themselves, who will take a scenario, who will take a story and always seek to make it about them. They will always seek to make it about them. Hey, it's not about the team. It's about me. So we go to the VYG hangout and I'm going to put this music, this kind of music, because I like it. It's not what the VYG likes. I have a certain genre of music which many don't like. Many won't. I'm not into dancing. I love watching the dances, but I'm not into dancing. So then I decide, I'm not going to let you guys dance because I don't like it. I'm making it about me. I'm using I as an example, but you're going to put yourself in your own box and in your own world and ask yourself. This is why many people, they flop dismally, even in relationships, because they want to make the relationship about them. They want to mold that person to become the kind of person they want them to be. Tali is not who she is because of me. She is who she is because that's who she is. Nor am I, because, of course, there are certain changes she's made for me. And I've made certain concessions too. Certain changes, certain modifications in my life and my lifestyle and my thoughts and my opinions. I was laughing at her with certain taste buds, certain things which today I can't eat because she made me to not like it anymore. I didn't change it because of her, but naturally the influence she has on me. I can't eat cheddar cheese anymore. I would eat it, there would be no problem. She made me to only like mozzarella cheese, basically. So that's natural. But it's not just about her or just about me. And now I need to make her like this because of me. And that's why some people, they fail dismally. Relationships, friendships, work relationships, and everything, because they want to make the world about them. They want to make it about them. It's like that footballer who doesn't pass the ball. He wants to win, but there are another 10. There is another 10 on the field besides those who are on the bench, who are also on the bench waiting to get on. But because he wants to make it about him, he doesn't pass the ball. He wants to keep shooting. He wants to try because he wants to score the goal. He wants to be the one raising that trophy, being the man of the match. If a footballer enters the field thinking about being the man of the match, he destroys his whole team, because a footballer needs to think about winning, helping firstly his team winning. Him becoming the man of the match is a consequence of the help that he received from his team and the help he gave to his team. Stop making the world about you. Stop making the world to, have to bow to your opinions, to your thoughts, and take things and do things just the way you want it to be. Because the world is not just about us. We're an important aspect of the world, all of us together. But as an individual, we're not the most important. We're not the most important human being. The population will not change fully because one person is missing. We do miss a person who might make a huge impact, but guess what? After that burial, we say bye-bye. If PJ dies tonight, tomorrow, you guys will be introduced to a brand new coordinator. And it's not, that will prove to you. You may cry, you may miss whoever that person may be. And I'm not trying to make the sound insensitive. What I'm trying to say is we should look at it in that way, that the world is not about us. We should stop living our lifestyle as if the world is about us. Have you ever asked a person, how are you doing? And that person says, I'm fine. That kind of says, I'm good. It's good you asked me, but I'm not going to ask you. You're not deserving of my answer. You're not deserving of my question, excuse me. You're not deserving of me asking how you, or I pretty much don't care. You asked me, I'm doing fine. I don't have to ask you about you. Be careful with that. Be cautious. You make it very unbearable when a person wants to make everything about them. Everything about them. They take every situation and they will point out the mistakes of others and they will use their qualities as an example. Oh, I can't believe someone did this and they did that and blah, blah, blah. But when I did it differently. Let me teach you something for me to wrap up. I've spoken more than enough. They say that there are, I like Aisha, you reminded me. Thank you so much for the reminder, Aisha. The main character syndrome. I don't want to go that deep, but she just threw it there. Mic drop. I even forgot the example, but I'm sure you've been in that scenario. I'm sure you've met this kind of person. But it's very easy for us to point fingers and say that person is like that. But don't forget that we can end up becoming that kind of person. Be careful with that. Be cautious. Care about others. The opinions of others also matters. And if you don't have something good to say about someone else, just let it slide. And I'm not saying agree with everybody, fam. We all have our opinions. And I repeat, I have my thoughts, my opinion. There's certain things which that's what I like. That's how I like it. And there's nothing that anyone's going to do to change that. But what I'm saying is just because I like it that way doesn't mean that everyone needs to do it the way I do it. Some people like to put their beans next to the rice. Others like to put the beans underneath and the rice on top. Others like to put the beans on top of the rice. Others don't like beans at all. It's not in my place to argue. I can share with you what I think. I can share with you and we can have a friendly argument why putting, in my case, I like to put the beans on top of the rice. That's my thought. That's how I like it. But we can have that whole argument about it here. But at the end of the day, that's not going to change anything in my life or in yours if you do the things I do the way I do it. So I want us to think about that. I want you to consider certain narcissistic traits, which at times we don't even notice we are having. We want to make everything about us. We want to make everything about how we like it, how we want it. It's about me. It's about how I like it because I believe in this. And if you don't want to do it my way, then you're not my friend anymore. If you want to know somebody who will disagree with me a lot, it's Tali. She will tell me straight up, She doesn't agree with certain things. I'll say it's got to be this way. That doesn't make me. Every single day that goes by, I love that woman more and more because that's her opinion. This is mine. We will have our argument. No, 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 no. But I need her. She needs me. We are one. And that's how it's got to be. It cannot change. It cannot just be all about me. And sometimes I will change and think, maybe what she said is right. Maybe she's right about that. And that's how life goes on. They say the opinion you have about yourself is invalid. And the opinion of our mothers or our wives is also invalid because these are the people who will always tell us what we want to hear. I'm sorry for the example I'll use. They'll say that, of course, there is no category of beautiful or ugly person, but they'll say, your mother will always say that you're good looking. There's a popular saying that your mother will always tell you that you're good looking. So the opinion you need to hear is of those who are not close to you. I'm not talking about the opinion of people regarding your looks or regarding your lifestyle. But what I'm saying is sometimes we want the opinion of people towards something and they will tell us what we want to hear and not what we need to hear. That feeds the main character syndrome. Fam, I have so much more to share. I see there are quite a lot of powerful comments here, and I won't be able to dissect everything that we're talking about here, but I do believe that this is more than a lesson I want us to carry into our lives, our day-to-day lives. And being the VYG, I want to say this, that it is essential that we do care about other people, that we do ask others what they're going through. The famous, how are you doing? I'm fine. And we don't ask people how they're doing. That's why I'm very picky when I speak to someone, or rather when I bump into VYG fam and they don't greet me. It worries me because it kind of gets me like, if this person is not greeting me, what do they do to others? I'm very worried when I am mistreated, I am disrespected, because it gets me thinking, how is that person treating others as well? Because it's not just about me, but it's about how we treat others. So fam, think about that, how you treat others. And let's work on not making the world all about us. Got it? I'm going to wrap up with a beautiful song, a brand new release, which we will be soon working on. We'll soon drop it, but you guys are going to hear it. Beautiful song called Without You, which our VYG, the Arts and Culture fam, did it. The vocals from Tando, or as it's called Mbali or Tando. Y'all pick. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful track. And I want to read in the comment section what you guys think about it, your thoughts, your opinion about it. Yeah, and that's it. In the morrows, I will be with the Pretoria fam. I'm looking forward to being with you guys. We'll be in Mamelodi, myself, Tali, and the amazing squad who usually assists us. I'm looking forward to being with you guys. And once again, I apologize, the Val fam, as I mentioned earlier in the program. We couldn't be with you guys last week. We had an urgent trip to address to and situation to address to, so we couldn't be with you guys. But next week, if not mistaken, the 23rd, we will be touching down there at the Val. So tomorrow, we will be at Pretoria and thereafter in the Vals. I am so excited to come see you guys. And I know that the Juge will not be a disappointing one. All right? So fam, let's sign out. Let me drop this beautiful track, and then we will have our outro. I might not play the whole track because I think it's like a 7-minute track, if not mistaken. It's 7 minutes. But I want to be here reading what you guys have to say, what you guys have to share. That's what's up. And if you guys are going through something, need our help, our support, don't hesitate, don't think twice. DM us. We're here to take good care of you guys. As for me, I'm going to be signing out. I'm going to be out of here, and y'all know where we at. There ain't no stopping us.
I'll go wherever you go, 'cause you're my only home. I just wanna be with you. I'm so amazed by all that you do. I just wanna stay you at your feet and love with all the love you show towards me. Oh Lord, you're the only one that I see. It's all the little things you do for me, for me. You cleanse my sins, it's peace within. Oh, joy begins with you. I'm so in love, I'm so in love, I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love, I'm so in love, I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love, I'm so in love, I'm so in love with you, Lord, in love with you, Lord. I cannot be without you, struggling to breathe without you. I just wanna know about you, learning everything about you. I cannot be without you, struggling to breathe without you. I just wanna know about you, learning everything about you. For me, it's the moment that you said it'll all be okay, even if they don't look that way. For me, it's the times that you held me through the pain. I love you. Oh Lord, I love you. The way that you love me, even through all the ugly. Oh, you never judge me. Never judge me. Makes the moment so vibey. Love how you always remind me. Oh Lord, I'm falling, falling in love with you. Falling deep in love with you, Lord. In love with you. Oh, 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 oh. I cannot be without you, struggling to breathe without you. I just wanna know about you, learning everything about you. I cannot be without you, struggling to breathe without you. I just wanna know about you, learning everything about you. Closer to you, closer to you.
Woke up today, smile on my face. May not go my way, still got my faith, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Running our race, just at our pace. Made some mistakes, but learned a few things, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Yeah, yeah. I've been through it all, I've been through it all. Looking at Goliath at the stand tall. My heart, it feel like David every time I fall. My problems look like giants, I'ma slay them all. Every single beef, I had to let it be. Spend a lot of time wasting energy that ain't made sense to me logically. But I feel way better when I walk in peace. Please don't bring the gossip to me, I mean no no offense, I'm finding out jealousy, only a lack of confidence. Focused on me more, focused on you less. Everybody do that, look around and we blessed. Welcome to that, smile on my face. May not go my way, still got my faith, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Running our race, just at our pace. Made some mistakes, but learned a few things, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay, yeah. I know the pain you felt, I felt it with you. I know the hate you feel, the scar tissue. Unhealed trauma is trying to kill you. But come back to love, man, we all miss you. Hey, life is like a seesaw, it's up, then it's down. It's all about progress, you can't stop now. Take a step every day, look back and see miles. Could make it to the top if you stop looking at the ground. Welcome to that, smile on my face. May not go my way, still got my faith, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay. Running our race, just at our pace. Made some mistakes, but learned a few things, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay, I'll be okay.